Hello, my name is Melanie Kowalik. I was born and raised in Fort McMurray, Alberta. I've lived here for 41 years. I am here for two reasons today. One is my son Braden. He's in grade 6. He attends St. Martha. The second reason I'm here is crosswalk safety affected me in another way, and that is to do with my daughter, Brianna Kowalik. On the morning of January 31st, 2007, Brianna was headed to school at Father McMurray, and she had to take a transit bus. She left our home that morning, and she had to go across a crosswalk. It was a controlled crosswalk. She hit the button, and the light turned from green, yellow to red. She proceeded with caution, like we teach all of our children to do. And all of a sudden, a gravel truck with a trailer in tow, which was speeding, hit her. And, sorry, don't. It hit her, it collided with her. She became somewhat attached to the front of the truck and then was thrown 30 feet and landed on the concrete. Two neurosurgeons came and told us that Brianna's brainstem was dislodged and totally severed, and that she would have no function. Your brainstem looks after your breathing, just normal bodily functions, and there was no hope.
Through my 12 years of service, I've been working in 3 different provinces across Canada, including Quebec, New Brunswick, and now here in Alberta. I've been doing traffic enforcement for 12 years as well, along with other tasks. I've been seeing drivers' habits through those 3 provinces. And it's unfortunately to say, but since I got here in Fort McMurray, I've seen traffic habits getting worse and worse every single year.
We really want our school zones safer, but also extend that out to our crosswalks, our walking, our pedestrian community. How can we make that safer within our region? What would a model school zone look like? What would be the opportunity to change safety in that school zone, and how can we create change through education, awareness, through enforcement, and through engineering, working with the municipality?
Had the little boy in the ambulance. He was 5 years old, strapped down. His mother is hysterical. We're having to calm her down for him. She doesn't understand why we have to strap him down to protect his neck, to protect his head. And I went to do an intravenous, and I cried when I did this too, on the call. So when I went to start an intravenous on this little boy, I stretched out his arm, and he had tire track marks up his arm and across his body. How do you explain that to a parent?
One of my big concerns, safety concerns, is parents who decide to park their vehicles too close to the crosswalk. One of the bylaws that we do have in our community is you can't park within 10 meters. It's about 30 feet. Now, a lot of people ask, well, that's a long distance if you park too close to a crosswalk, but there's a reason why it's that distance, especially when a child needs to see the truck or car that's coming down the road, and the driver also has to see the child that's crossing the crosswalk. 30 feet gives you a lot of distance to look up and down the road, and a lot more notice for the driver as well.
Most than likely, the kids will wait until they get a green hand or a little man to cross those sidewalks. Some of them, they will try to run through the crosswalk at the last minute. Be more careful for those kids. I understand when your light is green, you have the right of way, but be more careful, and you have to look around for those kids that exactly wait until the last minute just to cross.
Everyone's in a rush in the morning to go to work, but what about these innocent children that are walking on those sidewalks, that are crossing those crosswalks? That's their time of day. That's when we have to be a little more cognizant of our speed, of the areas that we're driving in.
The consequences of a quick flash decision, can we live with those?